Thank you for clicking on this brief computer-based training demo. Best Workplace Solutions now offers both on-demand e-learning content like this demo on harassment prevention, as well as customized company-branded online learning centers for our clients. What you are watching is a playthrough demo, meaning the content will advance automatically, much like watching a video. In a typical e-learning, the trainee will need to interact with the program, clicking the module to advance, entering text, participating in activities, and of course answering quiz questions. This introductory page generally hosts an overview of the program and can either be graphics, video, or text. Often, pop-ups are used to call attention to instructional messages like the one you see here. You will notice the navigation menu for this demo is disabled, but your employees are able to freely navigate training modules that are loaded to your learning center. Every e-learning module created by Best Workplace Solutions will have a page dedicated to a course agenda or learning objectives. This helps the trainee orient him or herself in the content and understand the progression of the program. Oftentimes, the table of contents menu is designed to mirror this list so that employees can easily navigate to sections of the course for self-paced review. Effective e-learning is designed to provide action and interactivity. Even static presentations can come to life and keep the interest and attention of the trainee. On this slide, we are demonstrating how timed entry of content can breathe life into the module and keep the learner engaged. As an example, the content on this page could involve a trainee action, such as clicking on one of the presented expectations that he or she has personally not been afforded or potentially has not honored for others in the past. This action could prompt a text entry box where the trainee can document their thoughts, their reactions, or even share an example. Many trainings, both in person and online, include definitions so that the trainee understands the concepts entirely. With the use of timing and effects, trainees are more actively engaged in the learning process. From an interactivity perspective, an exploratory rollover activity could be incorporated, where the trainee would hover the mouse over certain words or images and definitions would pop up. Again, the program can be set to advance only once all the items were covered and revealed. When concepts are complex or have significant amounts of data, it is important to utilize repetition in the asynchronous learning environment. For example, after covering protected classes in a harassment prevention e-learning, it would be important to allow the trainees the ability to review that definition at any time throughout the course. As we move through this demo, you will notice the words protected class in bold font. In a clickable module, this would create a pop-up of the content on the slide or a definition for the learner to review. Content-heavy slides, like the one pictured, can instead be presented in clickable activities, with tabbed words that reveal content when clicked. Since this demo is only playthrough, the content is simply on the slide. You will notice the word protected class is bolded. If this was a clickable module, you would click that word to get a pop-up definition of protected classes while on this slide. Creating believable examples and storylines within e-learning content builds engagement. For a harassment prevention demo, we could share a story of Mark, who signed up to join a special events committee at work. We could describe how Susan, Jill, and Marie refused to let him join, stating that this committee and what we do is really more suited to women. It's kind of our girls' club. The learner becomes interested in Mark's situation and wants to know whether or not this is appropriate in the workplace. Opportunities exist within our platform to create interactive simulations where the learner is exposed to a situation similar to Mark's, sees and hears a statement, and then is required to choose the most appropriate response. Most learners become self-reflective, thinking of things they themselves have experienced or have done or said in the workplace. Another way to encourage self-reflection is to ask the learner non-scored or even rhetorical questions throughout the training. This slide shows a reflection activity where rhetorical questions are asked of the learner. The slide can be set to a minimum time period to allow for the proper time to think. Alternately, we could install a mandatory reflection text box entry that the learner must enter before the module will advance. At the conclusion of any e-learning module, it is critical to learning transfer that the trainee is given an opportunity to review a summary of the content and decide whether to navigate back to sections of the course to review prior to taking a quiz. Some e-learning modules do not have a scored quiz and instead just have the user validate their completion by typing in their legal name or a free-form essay to recap what they found most impactful about the training. The learning content management systems provided by Best Workplace Solutions house all training completion data as well as responses to quiz questions or free-form text entry, making the process to pull and analyze information a simple one. To learn more, please contact Best Workplace Solutions to schedule a complimentary consultation of your organization's training and development needs. We look forward to helping you achieve organizational objectives through customized, interactive e-learnings delivered through your company-branded learning center.